themselves, and they were expressing their frustration with the lack of public venues for public debate. And this is how the idea of Hibber came about. We feel that our part of the conversation is lacking from the mainstream media headlines that will come out now. For example, these headlines, we feel that they can also work as calendars for public officials, and our part of the conversation is not there. We need some direct connection between what's happening in our lives and the conversations that we actually have in the coffee shops, the stories that we see on the streets, and take it into another platform and make it heard, so as for what we call and what we refer to as public opinion, or the Jordanian street, is made more visible. And this is the website of Hibber. We try to encourage tech-empowered people to tell stories, to capture and that they witness through different medias and technologies. And here, for example, we had a workshop about the changing face of Jordan, the social media and its impact on technology and communication. During the workshop, we received information about the war in Gaza, and we had to act fast and make a campaign on food and clothing drive. And we made an emergency call on our website. We called some bloggers to spread the word, and we tapped into different services like Botwood, which is a Twitter-like service, but only for the Arab world as well. This is to keep our subscribers and to keep people who want to donate and volunteer up to date with the activities that we want for this kind of drive. People were actually converting our Facebook and email messages into 160 digits messages and forwarding it massively until one of the SMSs that we sent out got into our mobile phones from an unwanted subscribers actually. We eventually ended up getting 400 volunteers throughout different kinds of communication, whether it was text messaging or updates that we put on our websites. We also covered demonstrations that happened in the streets and different events expressing the anger on the war in Gaza throughout the text messages that we received from participants in these demonstrations, as well as our coverage of it. And some places were denied access, and the SMSs were a very important and powerful tool in order for us to know the details of the violations that erupted between the demonstrations themselves and the police. There is a lot of, in good times and in bad times, the relationship between Jordanians and text messaging services is very strong and unbreakable, and we'd like to utilize this message through this energy, through learning from different models like Sharik that just had a talk now, and crowdsource the youth into monitoring the election and making them more active participants in this election, as they lost faith in our parliament, and we'd like to get them back on track in order to make them more active participants actually. And our readers started to actually think of ways on how to reflect and how can they reflect and capture the stories that they witness on the street and make it more visible to others in order to enhance what we call as public opinion. This is, for example, one picture that we received through mobile from a Jordanian who was passing by the Amman main butchery, and these guys were taking a break complaining about the low demand on meat. This is another example of mobile activism through pictures, through mobile pictures that is. This picture was taken through a Jordanian also of an unattended area in Jordan and was forwarded to the mayor of Amman. And the mayor asked her instantly for the address of the street itself. And they attended the area, they cleaned it up, and they thanked him. But of course, his Twitter account and Botwood account was flooded with pictures of other unattended areas. So we wanted to actually utilize the passion that Jordanians have for SMSing and text messaging into something that would create more action in public citizenship. And this is through learning from other models, as I said, like Sharik and using also Shahidi's platform, maybe.